Hi guys, what's up? I'm really looking forward to today's video because we're going to be talking about hot Guy Summer Colognes. So I want to give you guys my recommendations for the summertime. Summer is approaching really fast. Depending on where you live, what you're doing, what plans that you have, I want to give you guys the best recommendations for an epic summer. Personally, I think I will go to Europe, so I will maybe go to France, Italy, maybe Spain even. So I'm really looking forward to a little European summer. I hope that you guys have some cool plans, and I have a bunch of fragrances that I really want to recommend to you that I think are super sexy, really fresh. I have a little bit of something here for everyone, so let's just get straight into this video. Okay, so first up we have a fragrance from Parfums, which, as you guys know if you follow me over here, I have a lot of favorites from the brand, including Leighton, Herod, Percival, Carlisle. I have a lot of favorites from Parfums, but if I can only recommend you one fragrance for your summer 2022, it has to be Sedley. This fragrance was launched, I think, around like 3 years ago, or maybe, yeah, I think it was around 3 years ago perhaps. And actually they reformulated it to make it even stronger and even more long lasting, and that's the formulation that I have right here. There is something really unique about Sedley, and I think it's coming from some aromatic notes of like lavender and rosemary, which you definitely pick up a little bit in the fragrance. Along with that, you have a lot of citruses like bergamot, like grapefruit, lemon. It is just fantastic. There's also a beautiful minty note in here, so you really get this refreshing but soothing and cooling mintiness, but it's very smooth. It doesn't smell very sharp. They've really blended this fragrance to perfection, and it is just freaking fantastic. Very refreshing, very cooling. It's quite aromatic, it's citrusy, it's fresh, and it's just a 10 out of 10. And the longevity and projection, for being a citrus, I don't understand how they did it, because this fragrance is extremely long lasting on the skin. So Sedley from Parfums is definitely my recommendation from the brand. You could also try Percival, which is a fantastic fresh fragrance from the line, but I do have to say, in terms of summertime, I prefer to smell Sedley. So yeah. Okay, next up we have a fragrance from Nishane, and this is a new favorite of mine. I am begging Pierre every single day to wear this fragrance because I just love the way that it smells. It is B612 from Nishane. This is freaking fantastic. It's not typically what you would imagine for a summer scent, but trust me, wherever you're going this summer, put this on at night and you're gonna see this is a killer fragrance. You can even wear it in the daytime. I'm just giving you a personal touch, a personal recommendation. I would say wear it at night. If you're going to like a bar, let's say in like Mykonos or something like that, B612, and you're gonna smell intoxicating. Although this fragrance is still fresh, it definitely for me has quite a barbershop type of scent to it. There is geranium, there is lavender, there is cypress, there is quite this green aromatic freshness to it, along with a lot of woodiness and something, there is like a touch of like sweetness underneath, like a touch of like something ambery underneath, and it is just absolutely divine. Like I said, it has a lot of this aromatic barbershop sort of freshness, lavender, geranium, and cypress, but it smells quite woody, a touch sweet, and very, very sexy. So for me, this is a killer fragrance to wear this summertime. Again, like I said, maybe throw it on for a night, because I feel like this fragrance on a summer night would just be perfection. Longevity and projection is fantastic on this one as well. You get about 10 hours, 8 to 10 hours wear, which Nishane is quite well known for having very strong and long lasting fragrances. This one is no different. It lasts a really long time on the skin. So B612 from Nishane, I 100% recommend this one. I know a lot of people love Hachivads. Hachivads, it's nice, but I much prefer B612. It has something more refined and gentlemanly and sexy about it that I'm really, really attracted to personally. So try it, get your nose on it. It is freaking fantastic. What would a Demi Rawling video be without mentioning Xerjoff? Just the two, they need to be together. So I had to go ahead and recommend Torino 21. I do have one other Xerjoff in this list. I know sue me, but I just have to. Like, I'm trying to give you guys the best recommendations, and that's how it is. Torino 21, you guys know how much I freaking love this scent. I love to wear it myself, and I also love to smell it on a man especially. Torino 21 is a beautiful, fresh, green, invigorating citrus with a lot of mint. Oh, just when I smell it, guys, it's just immediately evokes a European summer. I smell this on a rich guy, maybe he has a yacht, and he just has his whole entire life together and some, and he smells like Torino 21. You don't have to be like that. I don't know anyone like that, but I'm just telling you guys what it smells like to me. Very green, very citrus, it has a very bitter feeling to it, but in the best way possible. It's really the sort of fragrance that you spray it on and you immediately feel fresh. Green, aromatic, citrus fragrance, and it is perfect. Very long lasting. It's something that I really respect and appreciate about this fragrance and the brand Xerjoff itself, is that they really make high quality and long lasting fragrances. And Torino 21, as much as it is a very citrusy fragrance, it does have the longevity behind it. This probably lasts on my skin about 6 to 8 hours, and then it starts to dissipate quite a lot, but 6 to 8 hours of really good wear and really good projections. Next up, guys, I had to mention Tuxedo, and I'm specifically gonna say to wear Tuxedo on a summer night. Again, I've got to give my little touch here. Tuxedo on a summer night is intoxicating, absolutely intoxicating. As you guys know, this is still one of my favorite fragrances to this day. Trust me, buy this one and wear it for a summer night and you will thank me later. This is so freaking sexy. It's sweet, it's vanilla, it's quite ambery, but yet it has this kind of green freshness to it. It smells like there is some violet leaf in here. There is this kind of like rounded green feeling. I don't even know how to explain it, but it's just beautiful. It's fresh, but not too much. It still has the very sexy vanilla and ambery feeling to the scent. And overall, oh, it's just truly one of my favorite fragrances to this day. Tuxedo is still one of my absolute favorites. Whenever I smell it on somebody, I cannot help but turn my head towards that direction. It is a 10 out of 10 fragrance. Me, I would recommend wearing Tuxedo at night because it does have that very sexy appeal to it. So that's why I would suggest it for a night out, going to a bar, going for a dinner. I think it's much more appropriate for that situation. Tuxedo from Yves Saint Laurent, cannot go wrong with it. It's one of my favorite men's fragrances of all time. Longevity and projection is fantastic as well on this one. Okay, so next up we have one from Kilian, and this is Vodka on the Rocks. Vodka on the Rocks is a really safe, easy, fresh fragrance to wear as a man. This could also really fit into a signature scent category. It's not a strictly summer fragrance. It definitely could be worn on a man all year round, all seasons, all occasions. It's a very fulfilling perfume. It could fill many categories in your life because, to be honest, there is nothing so unique about its character. There is nothing polarizing about it. It is just this really nice masculine DNA of a fragrance, and actually it reminds me quite a lot of Percival from Parfums de Marly. Like, they definitely have a similar DNA to them. I feel like this is typically what women love on men, this type of DNA. Vodka on the Rocks is exactly that. It's that kind of clean, out of the shower, masculine, fresh, a little bit spicy, a bit woody sort of fragrance. That is it right here. It can be a summer fragrance, but it can also be your signature scent, all seasons, all occasions sort of scent. So Vodka on the Rocks. Longevity is good. It's probably about 6 to 8 hours on the skin. Next up, I'm going to recommend one from Creed, which I don't really talk about very many Creed fragrances on my channel, but I'm going to go ahead and do it. So the one that I'm going to go ahead and recommend for the summertime, I think you guys can guess, it is Virgin Island Water. And I feel like it's because there is not very many masculine fragrances that have coconut, that have this kind of tropical feeling to it. And I feel like you guys often miss out because of that. And Virgin Island Water, as much as I personally believe that it's a very unisex scent that I could wear myself, that you guys could wear yourself as men, I do think that you should take the chance and just go for it and wear it because it smells freaking fantastic. Yes, my dog is right here. Virgin Island Water. It's a very delicious, sexy, tropical cocktail vibe, if you can say. It's a fantastic scent. It has lime, coconut, sugar, there's a booziness there. But overall, it's just this nice, sweet, coconutty, refreshing, beautiful tropical summer scent that I would really recommend to you guys. It's definitely a very unisex scent that could be worn on both men and women, but it smells fantastic. It immediately transports you to like the Bahamas when you're wearing Virgin Island water. So I do recommend it. It's a great one. Longevity is not bad, it's not good, but I just love the scent. The way that it smells is really good. Next up, I obviously had to recommend my OG, my love, my everything. It's Terre de Hermes. I just want to put it in the list because if you want to stick with something safe, you don't want to travel with many perfumes, Terre de Hermes is great. It smells really good again on more of a summer night situation rather than in the daytime because it is quite a woody fragrance. So Terre de Hermes, you guys know, it has this like very transparent woody feeling. There's a bit of citrus in the top, there's a bit of spice, but then it kind of dries down and it becomes this like fresh, transparent, woody fragrance that is just addictive and very sexy and very classy. And it smells very, very masculine. I absolutely love it. I will love it forever and ever and ever. The longevity and projection is a 12 out of 10 on this one. It lasts all day and it projects a lot. So I would recommend it. If you wanted to take something that like very versatile that you can wear for a lot of situations, I would go for Terre de Hermes. So definitely recommend it. And I also really love, I do have to throw this in here, I love the Eau Fraiche version. Actually, Pierre's father, he always wears Terre de Hermes Eau Fraiche in the summer. And it smells so good, you guys, so good. And actually, I had the chance to smell the new one at the airport. It's called Terre de Hermes. It's like frozen. I forgot what it's called. The new fragrance from the Terre de Hermes line is absolutely incredible. So I love it as well. Either get the original or get the Eau Fraiche or get the new one that's just launched. So all three are fantastic for the summertime and I really, really, really would recommend them. So yes, I had to throw in my baby because you guys know already, I love it. Then we have one from Xerjoff. This is the other Xerjoff recommendation here. It's called MEFISTO. Now, MEFISTO is a beautiful, oh, it's just, guys, it makes me so happy when I smell this fragrance because it smells so good. There is something about it that is just so relaxing and so classy and so luxurious. MEFISTO really smells like a luxury summer fragrance on a man. I personally would not wear it. I feel like it's much more of a masculine scent. It has lavender, it has bergamot, it has musk, it has iris, it has sandalwood. It is the classy guy in the south of France with his white linen. He's wearing MEFISTO. It's beautiful. It really, really, really smells like a luxurious summer fragrance for a man. It's stunning. There is nothing too aggressive in the scent. The citruses are not too sharp in your face. It's very well blended. It's very smooth. It does have a lot of similarities with Silver Mountain Water from Creed, but MEFISTO is much better. And trust me on that one, I have both. MEFISTO is much better. I feel like it has a little more of a citrusy feeling to it, whereas Silver Mountain Water, not as much, and also MEFISTO lasts a lot longer on the skin. Amazing projection, amazing longevity. For being more of a fresh fragrance, it does have really good longevity and projection. So MEFISTO, guys, get on this one. Next up, we have one from Maison Francis Kurkdjian. Now, I am obsessed with this fragrance, especially on a man. I love to wear it actually myself as well, but on a man, it just smells so beautiful, so classy again, very luxurious and very European summer vibes. So the fragrance that I'm talking about is Gentle Fluidity Silver. This is a fantastic release from the house and it's really a beautiful citrus fragrance. I think it's actually my favorite, more fresh citrus fragrance from the brand. Gentle Fluidity Silver, it's very strong, it's quite bitter, it has a lot of citruses, but it's blended so beautifully that you don't really feel like anything is out of place or anything is too strong in your face. You have juniper berries, you have musk, coriander, woody notes. It's just beautiful. Very fresh, quite spicy and aromatic, but in a soft way. And it's just stunning. I absolutely love it. I highly recommend it. I've gone through many samples actually that I got gifted from the brand. They gave me some samples when I went to an event. And I love wearing Gentle Fluidity Silver out of the shower. And I also like to take it on the plane to like freshen me up. So it is a fantastic fragrance, especially for a nice summer vacation, summertime. You're gonna love this one because again, it's got that kind of bitter feeling to it, which immediately evokes kind of like a fresh feeling. So absolutely love it, Gentle Fluidity Silver. Another summer night recommendation, it's Ambre Nuit from Christian Dior. I had to pull this one into the list. I haven't talked about it for quite a while, but it's still one of my favorite fragrances ever. Ambre Nuit is a very soft, spicy, fresh amber scent. It is beautiful. It's amber and it's rose. Well, actually it's ambroxan, but anyways, it's beautiful. It's bergamot, it's pink pepper, it's rose, it's ambroxan. It's just this stunning combination of notes that somehow turned into this masterpiece of a bottle. It is just beautiful. Ambre Nuit is like quite a fresh and fizzy and uplifting ambery scent. It is just beautiful. I always say it, and I have spoken about it for many years now. It has a very romantic and sensual feeling to it, and I think this is the sort of fragrance that if I smelled this on a guy on a summer night, I would probably fall in love. And it reminds me of like the scent of love. I know that's so cheesy and super lame, but it's just what I think about this fragrance because it's done in such this delicate way that it's just beautiful. So Ambre Nuit, longevity projection is around like 8 hours-ish, give or take. You can overspray this one. It's definitely not a very strong fragrance in its character. It's more subdued, so you can definitely overspray it. Wear it on a summer night. Trust me, you're gonna get so many compliments and maybe even somebody's gonna fall in love with you. So Ambre Nuit. Okay, I had to quickly mention this one. I know I've talked about this one quite a lot on my channel. It's Roja Parfums Elysium. This is fantastic. It's a super easy reach fragrance. Again, a very luxurious citrus scent with a lot of grapefruit. You definitely have that bitterness as well in here from some juniper. There is a bit of like this aromatic spicy feeling, but not too much. It's overall this beautiful invigorating citrus scent again. It's a very nice citrus, and I wanted to recommend it because it definitely has a more luxurious feel, and that's what I tried to kind of think about when including all of the fragrances in this list, is that all of them have this kind of luxury touch to them, which I really love, and it's something that you guys know me, I love a nice luxury fragrance or a nice luxury brand. So for me, it's how I like my fragrances to smell, and I wanted to give you guys some top recommendations. So all of the citrus fragrances in this list, they all have this kind of luxury smell, luxury feeling to them. So Roja Elysium is definitely that. It is a beautiful citrus fragrance that lasts a long time. You're definitely gonna get complimented. And actually, I'm gonna say something right now. Anytime Pierre's friends come over to our apartment, and they come into the perfume room and they smell a few things, and every single time, maybe it's happened to about 20 people that's come over, men, all of them love Elysium. It is hands down in the collection the most mass appealing fragrance that everyone loves. All of my friends love it. My girlfriends, they all love this fragrance for a guy, and all of the guys that come here, they love it and they want to go home with a bottle of this one. It is a very mass appealing fragrance that lasts a long time, that smells classy, luxurious and refined, and it's fresh. It's so likable, it's perfect. Roja Elysium. Okay guys, so next up I have one from Masque Milano. Now this is definitely more of a unique fragrance in this list, and it's definitely for you people who really like niche fragrances. Let me say that again, niche. Because it's definitely not as appealing as the rest of the fragrances in this list. I'm talking about mass appealing, but for me, I still really wanted to recommend it for anyone that's looking for something more unique. This is called Sleight of Fern. Now, I just received it actually the other day, and I absolutely love it. I think it's a beautiful, fresh, kind of a unique, fresh fragrance that has something very interesting about it, and I can imagine it smelling beautiful in the summertime. There's lavender, there is thyme, there is geranium, there is oak moss, sandalwood, there is birch, and that's key word is birch right now. There is definitely this smoky feeling to this fragrance, but yet it's still fresh. Does that make any sense at all to you guys right now? Because it's a fresh fragrance and it's quite aromatic and quite woody, but in a fresh way. But the birch, it brings this smoky feeling to the scent. Very smoky underneath, but yet it still is fresh. So you can definitely wear this one in the summertime, 100%, but I do feel like it has that edge to it. This is for a mysterious guy. This is for a guy who's maybe very, very wealthy and doesn't want to be approached and just wants to live his European summer life, and he's the mysterious guy. That's what this fragrance is. I had to give it a mention because I think it's really unique. It's not for everyone, but I think it smells fantastic. And I wanted to give that a little shout out for anyone that wanted something much more unique for this summer. Sleight of Fern by Masque Milano. Okay guys, and finally we have a quick mention. I have smelled this fragrance several times and I absolutely love it. I don't have any sample of it right now. It's from Nihilo and it is the Hedonist. You might be fooled by the notes, like if you look online and stuff, it says there is like oud and this and that inside, but really when I smell it, I got something much different and a much different interpretation from what you would imagine. It's quite fresh. It has ginger, bergamot, akigala wood, which is a molecule from Givaudan, I believe. Yeah, it's from Givaudan. I remember smelling it last year in Paris. Actually, I was speaking with a lady in the boutique and she was telling me it's her favorite fragrance on her husband. Like, she loves to smell the Hedonist on her husband, and I can completely see why. It's a very, very appealing fragrance. It might not be the most unique, but it's definitely an appealing scent that's very sexy for the summertime. So the Hedonist by Ex Nihilo. I hope that you enjoyed hearing my Hot Guy Summer Colognes for you, my recommendations. That is it. Let me know your thoughts and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye bye.